Hello, welcome to the very first video. This video will be about simple sketching in my little travel journal, little tiny travel journal, and it will be watercolors, maybe pen, and it will start with countryside in Castleshore in Saddleworth, and then end up in Ancoats in Manchester. So I hope you enjoy the journey, and that you enjoy it. Just let me know. Comments down below. Okay. Hello. Well, we're just at Castleshore Reservoir now in Saddleworth, and we're going to see what we can find. It's a lovely autumn day, a little bit drizzly, but never mind. It's quite nice. Pretty quiet, a few families out walking and people walking the dogs and cycling. Sometimes you can come here and not see anybody. It's always a beautiful light around here because it's very open. Just walking up to the top reservoir now, and oh, it's very nice. Beautiful hawthorn tree. Just love all the marks and colours and complex shapes it makes. Leaves are dropping. Beautiful autumn colours. Easily get distracted. Can be a visual overload autumn. Beautiful warm colours, sometimes against the cool blue of the sky. It's kind of overcast today, as you can see, but it's very nice. It smells very autumny. Autumn colours. It's very uphill this bit, so I might be out of breath. Like how the silhouette here of the foxgloves. Lovely. Something about the broken sort of fences as well, quite nice. Making nice patterns. I don't know if you saw that. Making nice patterns, silhouetting against the sky. I think autumn's a really nice time to paint. Definitely need yellows and cadmiums and reds in your mediums. Just getting to the top now. Ooh, there goes the robin. I thought I pressed record when I started this, but I hadn't, so got it at the end or halfway through or something. Once you apply the paint, and you go over again with water and press it down with a clean rag or a kitchen towel roll, you get this nice effect. Doesn't matter if you get paint everywhere else, it is a sketch. Even when the paint is dry, you go over with water a few times, and then go over the rag, get this effect. Probably wondering, I've got this lovely landscape around here and I'm painting a wire, a rusty old wire. I don't know either, but it reminds me of a pencil mark going on its own journey. I think I should leave it like that. You could go into it more. But this one, I'm going to leave like this. Of course, on a cold day, slightly cold today, it does take a little bit longer to dry, so you might be walking around with the sketch pad until it dries, but this is only a small one. I've just got this board here to rest it on, which is A4, this one, which I work on a lot as well. So this little travel journal is quite good. You can just carry it around till it dries, or dry enough to shut the book. You could shut it while it's still a bit wet and you get an imprint on the other side. Depends what you got on the other side. So, the side of the paper is the sketch from Manchester. Yeah. rusty old wire. Also, I've got my colours clipped to here. That's where my colours are. Did drop this, I've only got a bit of water left at the bottom. You can get water tubs that clip to the side. So it's a big sort of balancing act, really. There we go, the wire, the rusty wire. It's good from this side as well. So that's a nice little impression. Got a little friend here having a drink. On a cold day like this, an impression is all you need. So this is what my sketch equipment looks like when I'm out sketching. It's usually just a A4 piece of MDF. In fact, it's got 3mm MDF. And just cut to size. Well, you want it a bit bigger than A4 so you can fit your paper in, like so. And then 2 clips, small clips, and my little watercolour palette, which I ordered from, I think it was eBay. Just put travelling light tiny watercolour palettes on the search engine. It will come up. So I think they did 2 options this make. I don't think it was very much, so I'll show you. So just comes in 2 parts. Clip with the magnet, Put that to the back, and that's your watercolour container. The colours in there. I squeezed them in and then let them dry. I haven't filled them all in, but it's good to have a little bit of space between some of the colours. Let's have a little picture of Monet's painting. There, so that clips on there. Open that a bit. And then just clip that to the board. Aha. And I hold that. You can get water. This is the algae bottom. It's called. You put water in it, but you can get ones that clip to the board, which I probably should do. Of course, you take the lid off. So put that in your pocket, and then rest it. Hold that. Put that there. And I hold it like this. Dip the brush in. Paint as you go. So after you've stood there for a while, it can get a little bit cramped. You can alter your positions like this, and you can put your pad on there, a smaller journal pad, like in there. Or I've just put. I just work on loose A4 paper, 200-gram cartridge paper. I usually work on A4, so I don't always do watercolour. Mainly I do pencil crayon, pen and pencil crayon, which I will cover in another video. So that's my setup, my usual setup. You sort of get used to it. Sometimes I use a decker brush and just a more simple screen. Just a simple Pro Art number 2. I usually go between those two. Maybe a smaller one. Maybe sometimes a rigger brush. Usually try to. But I must after an impression, especially on a winter's day. When your fingers are cold. Brilliant in the summer, dries in seconds. Not so much in the winter. So that's the setup. Then you're going to remember, put your lids back on, things like that. Sometimes in my jeans pocket, there's a little tiny pocket there. You can put them there and swap your brushes. Thing is, once you've finished, don't forget your brushes are there as you walk off with them in your pocket. It could fall out, or you can sit on them, or all sorts of things. Okay, that's the setup. So now we're at Cottonfields Park in Ancoats, and Ancoats was the first suburban industrial area in the world, and it was very different back then. It was also known as Little Italy, because the immigrants from Italy came over here to work, and also they brought the ice cream. So there was many families that produce ice cream in this area, which I find fascinating when you do some research into that side of the Ancoats. Ancoats was a thriving industrial area until about the 1930s, and work started to decline, and especially in the 60s when they did the slum clearance. But in the 90s and onwards, it started to be regenerated, and it is now a really thriving area. It's got some of the best restaurants and bars in Manchester, so it's thriving again like it used to.